Okay, live. Sound check ulit tayo. Sound check. Test check. Sound check. 1, 2. Ito po. Ayan, iulit ko lang yung review ng nakaraan natin. 1,250 kasi unstable internet natin. Doon sa Baguio. Nakadata lang ako eh. So, sorry for yan. Before we proceed, yan. Encourage ko kayong mag-subscribe sa MCGI Channel for inspirations in life. Yan. The best principles of economics. Yan. MCGI Channel. Okay? Ulitin natin. Master Planner Review Part 1. Ito po yung composition ng board exam. Part 1, Plumbing Arithmetic, 10%. Sanitation, Plumbing and Design, 40%. Part 3, Plumbing Codes, 10%. Part 4, Practical Problems, 40%. So, nandito tayo sa 10%. No? Yan. Yan tayo. Ito yung coverage ng 10%. A, Code of Ethics. B, Plumbing Terms. C, Permits. D, General Regulations. E, Quality and Weight of Pipes. F, Joints and Connections. G, Trap and Clean Out. H, Water Supply and Distribution. I, Plumbing Fixtures. J, Ventilation of Rooms and Fixtures. K, Minimum Trap Diameter, Drain Size and Fixture Unit Bulb. L, Minimum Fixture Unit on one stock. And M, Maximum Permissible Length of Main Vent for Soil and Waste Stock. Yan, ang coverage ng plumbing code. Ang dami, no? Pero 10% lang siya. Pero, syempre, dapat pag-aralan natin kasi dapat makakuha tayo ng at least 5% eh. Hindi pwedeng bumagsak ng 50% sa bawat subject. So, yan. 1 to 25 muna tayo, then itutuloy natin ng 26 to 100. Number 1. The birth of the plumbing profession in the Philippines was traced back to... The answer is 17th century. Number 2. Hindi ko na siya ulitin, no? I-repeat the past back natin. Ulitin na natin. The birth of the plumbing profession in the Philippines was traced back to the 17th century. Number 2. Based on the history of plumbing practice, the walled city known as Intramuros was established as a model community by the who? What? Answer is Spaniards. Based on the history of plumbing practice, the walled city known as Intramuros was established as a model community by the Spaniards. Number 3. When was the first time of inclusion of asbestos cement pipe as an approved material? The answer is November 28, 1967. When was the first time of inclusion of asbestos cement pipe as an approved material? The answer is November 28, 1967. Number 4. Filipino plumbers were assigned to the task of maintaining, repairing, remodeling plumbing system in all pueblos or town, church and government building during what year? The answer is 18th to 19th century. Filipino plumbers were assigned the task maintaining, repairing, remodeling plumbing system in all pueblos or town, church and government building during 18th to 19th century. Number 5. Based on history of plumbing practice, plumbing took a great leap at the turn of American soldiers, engineers, Thomasite, teachers, doctors, and evangelists during what era? 20th century. The answer is 20th century. Based on the history of plumbing practice, plumbing took a great leap at the turn of the American soldiers, engineers, Thomasites, teachers, doctors, and evangelists during 20th century. Number 6. Before martial law, Republic Act number 6541, known as Building Code of the Philippines. Before martial law, Republic Act or RA 6541, known as the Plumbing Code of the Philippines. Building Code of the Philippines, sorry. Building Code of the RA 6541. Number 7. Based on the history of plumbing practice, who was the Governor General issued letter of instruction, proper waste disposal when epidemics like cholera, leprosy, and other contagious disease engulfed in the Philippines? The answer is General Harrison. Based on the history of plumbing practice, who was the Governor General issued letter of instruction on proper waste disposal when epidemics like cholera, leprosy, and other contagious disease engulfed in the Philippines? The answer is General Harrison. Number 8, the first chief of the Division of Plumbing Construction and Inspection. The answer is John F. Haas. First chief of the Division of the Plumbing Construction. The answer is John F. Haas. Number 8, who was the NAMPAP president spearheaded the updating of the RNPCP in 1996 or Revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines in 1996? The answer is Jaime M. Cabase. Who was the NAMPAP president spearheaded the updating of the RNPCP in 1996? The answer is Jaime M. Cabase. Number 10, known as the Plumbing Law of the Philippines, was signed by the President Ramon Magsaysay in June 18, 1955. The answer is RA 1378. Known as the Plumbing Law of the Philippines, was signed by the President Ramon Magsaysay in June 18, 1955. Plumbing Law, ito yun. RA 1378. 1378. Plumbing Law of the Philippines. Kanina, Building Code of the Philippines. Ba yung building code na yun? Yun. 6541 naman to. RA 6541. So yan, 12. When was the National Plumbing Code of the Philippines promulgated and approved by the Malacanang? Ang tagal ng approval, no? 4 years. January 28, 1959. Plumbing Law of the Philippines, June 18, 1955, or RA 1378. Then, National Plumbing Code promulgated and approved by the Malacanang, January 28, 1959. Promulgated and approved by the Malacanang. Okay? Dito na lang natin. When was the National Plumbing Code of the Philippines promulgated and approved by the Malacanang? The answer is January 28, 1959. When was the Board of Examiners for Master Plumbers and NAMPAP prepared the curriculum for plumbing engineering and approved by the PED at Piatti University? The answer is 1966 to 1969. When was the Board of Examiner for Master Plumber and NAMPAP prepared a curriculum for plumbing engineering and approved by DepEd at Piatti University? The answer is 1966 to 1969. O dati DepEd pa siya. Dati wala yung DepEd na yan. Tawag doon ay DEX, Department of Education, Culture and Sport. Magkakasama pa yung elementary, high school, college. Wala pa yung Commission on Higher Education. So, hiniwalay na yun. Ginawa ng DepEd at CHED. Okay. Number 14. Nagkaroon pa ng TESDA. Number 14. Plumbing engineering was first introduced to what school or university? The answer is Piatti University. O, nagkaroon pala nun. Tapos biglang nag-solve. Kasi, ewan ko kung bakit. Number 6, PE. Number 15. 15. Makikita pala tayo dito. Pwede lang. Number 15. Okay. Tago na lang ako mamaya. 15. Known City Ordinance number 2411, known as the Plumbing Code of the City for the City of Manila. Number 16. Who is the chairman of the Board of Master Plumber where the NAMPAP submitted the draft code to him in October 1999? The answer is Engineer Fortunato H. Amasco, who is the chairman of the Board of Master Plumbers, where the NAMPAP submitted the draft code to him in October 1999. The answer is Engineer Fortunato H. Amasco. Number 17. Who is the chairman of the PRC, were adopted RNPCP 1999, which President Joseph Estrada approved last December 21, 1999. Answer is Hermogenes Pobre. Who is the chairman of PRC, were adopted the revised National Plumbing Code of the Philippines, RNPCP 1999, which is the President Joseph Estrada approved last 21, 1999. The answer is Hermogenes Pobre. Number 18. RNPCP was approved by President Joseph Estrada last. What's the answer? Ayan, December 21, 1999. Nandun yung sagot sa kabilang tanong. Magkasunod lang. Ayan, no? December 21, 1999. Diba? RNPCP was approved by President Joseph Estrada last December 21, 1999. Number 19. An adequate blank is one of the most important governance in modern era and healthful human existence. The answer is plumbing code. An adequate plumbing code is one of the most important. Hindi kasha, sorry. For governance in modern era and healthful human existence. An adequate plumbing code is one of the most important governance in modern era and healthful human existence. Number 20. How many set of plans shall be submitted of the aforementioned requirements? Each application for permit signed and sealed by RMP. The answer is 6 sets. 21. Ulit. 20. How many sets of plan? Set of plan. Sets na lang. Shall be submitted the aforementioned requirements with each application for a permit signed by and sealed by RMP. Nag-a-apply ilan yung set kailangan? Answer is 6 sets. Yun. Bakit 6 sets? Kasi ito. Isa to. How many sets? Set or set of approved plumbing plan data and specification will retain by administrative authority. Yan. The answer is 1 set. Dahil may iwan na isang set sa administrative authority. How many set of approved plumbing plan data and specification will retain by the administrative authority. Answer is 1 set. 22. Ito pa. Bakit? 6. How many set or sets of approved plumbing plan data and specification will retain to owner or applicant? The answer is 2 sets. 23. How many set or sets of plans shall be kept or retained to a job site at all time while the work is in progress? The answer is 1 set. So, 4 na yun. Ano, 6. Sa 6, ito yung 4. Isang set sa administrative authority, 2 set sa owner or applicant, then isang set sa site. So, yung 2, nalalaman natin kung saan napupunta yun. Number 24. Plumbing permit is issued shall expire and become null and void if the plumbing work authorized herein is not commenced within blank from the date issued. The answer is 1 year. So, 1 taon lang pala yung permit ng plumbing permit. Nag-expire siya. 1 year. The plumbing permit issued shall expire and become null and void if the plumbing work authorized there is not commenced within from the date issued. The answer is 1 year. And 1 year. 25. An outhouse or structure used for deposition of excrement. The answer is private. An outhouse or structure used for deposition of excrement. The answer is private. Yun. Natapos na tayo sa kalahati. Tutuloy natin yan. 26 to 50. 26 to 50 tayo. Tuloy natin yan. Hindi na ako makatago, sorry. Sorry, sa tago sana ako. Yan, 6 to 50. Tuloy na natin, no? Ay, inom muna ako tubig. Commercial ulit, commercial. Commercial ulit. Commercial. Artahana. Yan. Your shopping spree start here. You can visit it in Lazada kung mapunta ng unan, gamit sa Tina, or meron pa nga pang garden eh. Hindi ko na alam kung ano, halo-halo na yan. Yan. Okay, try na tayo. 26 to 50. Number 26. The plumbing work is suspended or abandoned at any time after having been commenced for a period of what? The answer is 120 days. Yan, 120 days yung sagot. Plumbing work is suspended or abandoned anytime after having been commenced for a period of what? Answer is 120 days. 27. In case of renewal of a plumbing permit from the sanction due to expired permit, what will be the equivalent fee shall be paid? The answer is 1/2 of the original amount. In case of renewal of a plumbing permit from the sanction due to expired permit, what will be the equivalent fee shall be paid? The answer is 1/2 of the original amount. 27. Where shall be a registration number in a round shape seal placed? Yun. The answer is center below the name. Yun, no? Pati selyo, tinatanong pa dito, no? So, kung may selyo tayo, alam na natin yun. Where shall be a registration number in a round shape seal placed? The answer is center below the name. 28, 29. Where shall be the word registered or licensed master plumber? The round shape seal placed. The answer is upper portion of the round seal. Where shall be the word registered and licensed master plumber in a round shape seal placed? The answer is upper portion of the round seal placed. Number 30. Ay, pareha siya ng tanong. Yung tanong eh, magkaparehas. So, bonus na natin yan kung alam nyo yan. Number 31. An organization primarily established for purpose of testing to approved standard. And the answer is approved testing agency. Isra ko sa ano? Sounds. Next. 31. 32. Includes the building official, commission, the board can establish and authorize to administer and enforce the provision of RA 1378 or yan. First plumbing code, no? Answer is administrative authority. Includes the building official, the commission, the board can establish and authorize to administer and enforce the provision of RA 1378. The answer is administrative authority. 33. The flow of water or the other liquids, mixtures, substance into the distributing pipe of a potable supply from any source other than its intended source. The answer is backflow. The flow of water or other liquids, mixtures of substance into the distributing pipes of a potable water supply from any source other than from its intended source. The answer is backflow. Number 34. Occurs due to an increased reverse pressure above the supply pressure. Example, pumps, boilers, gravity, or other source of pressure. The answer is back pressure. Backflow. Occurs due to an increased reverse pressure above the supply. Example, boilers, gravity, or other source of pressure. The answer is back pressure backflow. 35. Flowing back of used, contaminated, or polluted water from a plumbing fixture of vessel into a water supply pipe due to negative pressure in such pipe. The answer is back siphonage. 35, 36. Any joint obtained by joining of metal parts which alloys will melt at a temperature higher than 449 degrees centigrade but lower than the melting temperature of the parts to be joined. The answer is brace joint. Brace joint. At any joint obtained by joining of metal parts which alloys will melt at a temperature higher than 449 degrees centigrade but lower than the melting temperature of the parts to be joined. The answer is brace joint. 37. Uy, 37 na siya. A group of bent which starts in front of extreme fixture connection on horizontal branch and connects to the bent stack. The answer is circuit bent. Tinanong ko sa part 2, tinanong din sa part 4. Ayan, tinanong din sa part 3. Ayan, kung alam mo yung meaning niyan, mas madali lang. Marami tayong masasagutan. A group bent pipe which starts in front of the extreme fixture connection, horizontal branch, and connects to the bent stack. Answer is circuit bent. 38. A sewer intended to receive sanitary sewage with or without industrial waste and without the admixture of rain or groundwater. The answer is sanitary sewer. Sewer intended to receive sanitary sewage with or without industrial waste and without the admixture of rain or groundwater. The answer is sanitary sewer. Ano ko na ba ito? Hindi. Okay. Alam ko pinanong ko na. 39. Tinipe ko lang kayo naalala ko. Sorry. A room space having volume less than 1.4 meter with 2.5 kcal of the aggregate input rating of all fuel burning appliances in that space. The answer is confined space. Yan pa tulok kagabi kahapon pala tas nawala yung signal. Ayan, 39. A room or space having volume of less than 1.4 cubic meter with 250 kcal of the aggregate input rating of all fuel burning appliances installed in that space. The answer is confined space. 40. An impairment. Ito yung contamination na sinasabi ko. Kanina, pollution. Ngayon, ito yung contamination. An impairment of the quality of the potable water which creates an actual hazard to the public through poisoning or spread of disease. Yan, pag nakakalason na. By sewage, industrial waste are also defined as high hazard. Yan, contamination na yan. Yan, contamination na. Pag may nakakalason na, nagkakalat na ng sakit sa tubig, yan sa contamination. Yan. Impairment of the quality of the potable water which creates an actual hazard to the public through poisoning or spread of disease by sewage. Industrial waste also defined as high hazard. Answer is contamination. 41. Vertical vent, that is a continuation of a drain to which the vent connects. The answer is continuous vent. Ayan, may fit na tayo dito. Fit tayo yan, vent and continuation. Ayan. Vertical vent, that is a continuation of a drain to which the vent connects to the continuous vent. Or a vertical vent, that is continuation of a drain to which the vents connect to the continuous vent. 42. A drain connecting the compartments of a set of fixtures. A trap connecting other permitted fixtures. A common trap. The answer is continuous waste. A drain connecting compartment of set of fixtures to trap connecting other permitted fixtures. So, a common trap. The answer is continuous waste. Ayan, pakitanda na lang to. Medyo aaralin natin yan kung continuous waste nga yan. Kasi a drain connecting a compartment of a set of fixture to a trap connecting other permitted fixtures to a common trap. Ayan, 43. Marking on a backflow prevention device or a vacuum breaker is a point conforming to approved standards and established by the testing laboratory. The answer is, ito hindi ko pa napalitan. Critical level. No? Marking on a backflow prevention device or a vacuum breaker is a point of conforming to approved standards and established by the testing laboratory. The answer is critical level. Bale, daming codes naman to eh. Daming codes tayo 44. Any connection or arrangement, physical or otherwise, between a potable water supply system and any plumbing fixture which enables non-potable use, unclean, polluted, contaminated to enter into any part of potable water system under any condition. The answer is lost connection. Cross connection. Uy, mali. Bale, wag na. Any connection or arrangement, physical or otherwise, between a potable water supply system and any plumbing fixture which enables unpotable use, unclean, polluted, contaminated, to enter into any part of the potable water system under any condition. The answer is cross connection. 45. Sabi tayo tapos sa gabing ito. Liquid or waterborne waste derived. Ulit. Sorry. Yan. The liquid or waterborne waste derived from the ordinary living processes free from industrial waste and of such character that permits satisfactory disposal without special treatment. The answer is domestic sewage. Liquid or waterborne waste derived from the ordinary living processes free from industrial waste and of such character that permit satisfactory disposal within special treatment. The answer is domestic waste. 46. A pipe fitting with adjacent reverse bends and shaped like the letter S. The answer is double bend fitting. Pipe fitting with adjacent reverse bends and shaped like the letter S. The answer is double bend fitting. Hindi siya S bend or S fitting. 47. To offset in succession or in series such that the center line of the outside ends are in the same straight line. The answer is double offset. Yan. Ulitin. To offset in successions or in series such that the center line of the outside ends are in the same straight line. The answer is double offset. Double offset, no? Forty-eight. A pipe which carries ground and surface water, storm water, or wastewater into the building drainage system. The answer is drain. A pipe which carries ground and surface water, storm water, or wastewater into the building drainage system. The answer is drain. 49. Part 2 ito So, nasa part 3 tayo. Part 3, plumbing codes. The water supply pipe between the fixture supply pipe and the water distributing pipe. The answer is fixture branch. So, the water supply pipe between the fixture supply pipe and the water distributing pipe. The answer is fixture branch. And number 50 for part 3 ng Master Plumber Review. The drain pipes from the trap of a fixture to the reduction of that drain with any other than other drain pipe. The answer is fixture drain. Yan. Tandaan natin yan. The drain pipes from the trap of a fixture to the junction of that drain The answer is fixture drain. Yun. Yan. Magtatapos ang ating review ngayon. Bukas ulit, gabi, between 10 to 12 p.m. Yan. 10 ng gabi hanggang alas 12 ng madaling araw. Part 4 tayo. Practical problems and experiences. Question and answer number 1 to 100. Pero hahatiin natin yun sa dalawang session. Okay? For more engineering tutorials and review and software tutorials, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Not Sokkie. And email us at notsokkie@gmail.com. You can chat us at Not Sokkie in FB, and you can call us also for comment, suggestion, corrections. You can comment us in the chat box. Yan. Paulit-ulit kong pakiusap na mag-share and subscribe to this channel. Right, BRICE, Joanna's Adventure, Varilla, and Alexandria Varilla. And of course, Art Tahanan Shop on Lazada. Pakibisita rin po. At baka meron kayong magustuhan mabili. Okay, and good day to lahat. Thank you very much sa mga nanood. Thank you very much. And sana makapasa po kayong lahat.